let's have a look at these packs first. Another great elite pack.
Yeah, I like that
well,
pack
decent.
quite a bit. Yeah, decent. I mean, 5,000 HP with a great specialist. You can't be too sad.
Farseer spec looks great with the steel balls, but Scion likes measured defense, so it's going to be the Stormcallers here with the quick supply. Very versatile pack, lots of options on round 1.
No, for sure. That is really, really powerful. Pretty low. Oh, speed. All right. That's cool. Speed against the storms. Definitely nice to see that. Speedy sledges as well. Pretty pog. Kind of crazy that his entire pack is just a bunch of like medium-sized, damage dealers here.
Yeah, the question is, what does Scion do here? Like, what are you playing for?
Yeah, we don't know yet. Like Vulcan, maybe?
Yeah, Vulcan could be an option. I think typically Charge Shot Arclight was the old response, but Charge Shot has gotten nerfed recently, so it's more expensive.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan of it. I lost a ladder game recently with it, so I'm just never clicking that button ever again.
Sample size of 1. I've made up my mind.
I'm out. Oh my god.
That's a lot of hounds. Holy moly.
Is crazy with speed as well. Like, they're going to be dodging the first storm shots, and based on their spacing, yeah, it looks good. Like, the first salvo should miss. Nearly.
And this could be legit. I have seen Hound starters really snowball fast. They level so quickly, and if you get some techs on them early, they can contest Arclights quite easily.
Yeah, it does seem pretty legit. The storms
look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of pressure here. Looks like the towers won't be going down. Instead, we're going to be killing the storms. That works just as well. Although pretty close round, I have to say.
Yeah, Arclights got run down quick, but then the DPS was kind of lacking to quickly dispatch those Stormcallers. And round 2, what's it going to look like?
Missile Strike, that's very powerful here. Even mass-produced Sledge is pretty good for Scion, but he likes the Missile Strike more.
It'd be funny if Steelsane picks up mass-produced Sledge and just has 100-cost Sledges with 100-cost Hounds.
It would actually be crazy. Oh, there it is. Ooh. You called it.
Yeah, Scion known to really love these type of carry Arclight setups.
Sledgehammer flank versus an already existing Arclight. Oh wait, he did take mass-produced Sledge.
What he did pick it. Oh my.
All right, man,
I mean, the charge shot value is kind of through the roof here, but maybe there's just too much to shoot at.
Dude, you 2-shot sledges. That's crazy.
This is a nasty missile there, though. Hitting that leveled up Hound is going to matter so much.
Yeah. Oh, this is so good here for Scion. Like, the sledges are also weaker. Like, they deal less attack. So even, like, killing Arclights is... Like, look at that round.
Yeah, that's a massive turnaround. I'm not sure Steelsane is very happy with that pickup all of a sudden.
Yeah, no kidding. We'll see, though. Maybe he can get, like, Phoenixes going or something to help him out. Another missile strike.
Another missile.
Wow.
Scion is basically just quick supply and missile spec at this point.
Yeah. We got crawlers to protect the sledges. Of course, Arclights will still be okay into those crawlers, but I think that's a good move. Missile strike one-shot sledges, by the way.
It does. The one downside that Steelsane has here is he's overcommitted into 2 things that both get countered by Charge Shot Arclight. Yep. And that means that he's kind of hurt in terms of deployments here, right? Doesn't have any anti-air, trying to get into crawlers, but if you can only get 3 deployments a turn, like, you have to use a lot of those to finally get the number of crawlers that would threaten these Arclights.
Yeah, looks like a pretty tame round here, just sort of adding chaff everywhere. Nothing committed on either side.
Neither player really trying to abuse the lack of anti-air.
Yeah, that's true. Waiting for the next unit reinforcements, I guess.
And this time around, it looks a bit better. I'm surprised that Scion didn't want to go for that same Hound pack with the missile.
Yeah, I agree. He actually didn't even do a perfect missile. He only got 4 out of 5 sledges with the missile, so playing a little fast there, perhaps. Might still
Arc
get the round.
lights, yeah. Oh, that's a very nice Stormcaller salvo.
Yeah, that should do it. So another win here. Not as big as the last one, though.
Well, there's the anti-air, or well, the air units rather. Scion with the Fire Badger pickup. I guess that he's somewhat scared of a potential crawler problem later on.
Yeah, and I guess they're good against the flanks and like good against. I mean, they're good against everything really, except for the units reinforcements here. I actually like them quite a bit here. I think it's a really strong move. Like it fixes the arc light problem, right? Arc lights with charge shot are a little bit less good against chaff and just just shores up everything.
Yeah, that's true. Is he just going to ignore the air threat here? Steelsane is thinking, ends up picking the Wasps.
Yeah, I mean, he does have a lot of fangs, and they're in defensive positions such that a bunch may live. But yeah, it's a little sketchy. I don't mind it too much, though.
I mean, he went for a powerful turn.
Yeah,
Regardless, range on the arc lights already is going to make a massive difference, and triple deploy Fire Badger is a lot of unit real estate.
yeah, exactly. I think at some point he may take Scorch on them and use them to like help kill the hounds and the sledges. Potentially.
Hound armor, though, I mean, it doesn't really help against the arcs, but
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing to point out, though. I guess it would make no sense to take Scorch against that.
we do have the Hound range now, though, and a mech rage pickup could start turning the table somewhat. The towers will be taken, so the Wasps did their job.
Yeah, great move. I think what we need here is tower fortifications for Scion, because there's always going to be this like tower pressure tickle damage. Because he's getting pulled, right? Like the flanks are causing a lot of problems. Good job, Fangs.
And I mean, Scion, if you're Scion, you take this easy.
Yeah, I mean temp speed was picked up as well, trying to utilize the speed SBC to the utmost effect.
Underground threat available as well. Scion trying his luck there in the back line of Steelsane, looking
Yeah, I
for a
like
tower
it.
debuff.
Heavy armor doesn't seem super powerful here. Like there's no level 2 like Badgers, for example. So yeah, both players getting aggressive here. We'll see if Scions will get through on like say the right tower or something like that. But I think Steelsane's going to be clicking temp speed for the rest of the game, and the tower pressure here is going to be crazy.
Yeah, he should. Temp speed here is just so useful on speed spec. And with this pull, with the offensive underground threat from Steelsane, he might be pulling enough arc lights where the towers become open.
Yeah, very true. Oh, that missile looks great. Although they are really fast. There's like maybe a potential that some of them get dodged. Probably not, though. And if that hits all 10 hounds, that would be crazy. And the crawler. Oh my gosh, this missile could be like the greatest missile.
And there's a lot of value in there. We do get jump drive, so Steelsane afraid of those wasps getting missiled out.
Yeah, I like this move. I mean, more speed as well, right? These wasps have 24 meters, 27 now meters per second.
That could
That's
pose problems, though. Like, they could run ahead and then run into those Mustangs that have been picked up.
for sure, yeah. Oh my god, that missile hit 9 out of 10 hounds and killed all the crawlers. Insane.
But the wasps are so fast, and yeah, look at that tower just taken right
Oh
away.
my gosh, this is so sick.
And there's only like one pack of Mustangs remaining, so this looks to be another Steelsane round. The only issue is he's playing small units only, so the damage here will not be that great.
True, yeah. What are his wasp techs? He does not have any carry wasp tech. He has energy shield, jump drive, aerial specialization, and range enhancement. So These wasp levels are nice, but they'll never represent a long-term threat.
Exactly. And that's something you kind of know as well when you click jump drive because it makes everything else more expensive. So that's where a little bit of concern comes in from my side because he's going to start running out of quote unquote tricks that he can pull off at some point.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Spicy units here. Like everything is incredibly powerful, front loaded, except for maybe the marksman if you want to go a bit wider. We have a difference here. We have Raiden for Steelsane and the Farseer here for Scion. Now I'm not sure if Farseer is something that's really good at protecting this tower pressure that he's under. And in fact, where he's putting it just seems very slow.
Yeah, Farseer deals good damage over time, but it doesn't fire very fast. So when it has to deal with stuff in a quick succession, it tends to just get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like the Raiden
so
pickup here. I think there's, well,
yeah.
already, of course, there's the Badgers to shoot at. The Arc Lights as well are pretty killable. Actually, the Raiden does one-shot those level 2 arcs.
Yeah, very cool
A
play.
Arc Light.
Okay. Okay, so the wasps are very, very handled. That's great. But the Raiden, I don't know if we can kill a blue Raiden with it. We'll have to see.
I mean, they have Charge Shot,
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so we
but
have the tower fortifications. Thank God. That was so needed.
yeah, it's a good move. The one concern with AA Arclight, especially with Charge Shot, is they can already get overwhelmed by things like loose formation or just chaff in general. And then if you
Hmm.
add on top of that the fact that it just basically have to try and kill everything, uh, it could pose problems.
Such a good point, yeah. Like, they just have way too much work cut out for them. But shooting the
Arclights are
wasp is
doing a
nice.
decent job though. Yeah, the wasps are getting taken care of.
Here's the tickle damage, but we've handled it. Okay,
Just the Raiden's remaining, but look at those fangs just fanning out.
for sure. Where did the first year go? Did he sell it? Probably sold it.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, it must have been.
Okay, so that's how he afforded such a crazy turn. All right, well, that was that was convincing. 3 equipment and 1 spell here. Incendiary Bomb, good for anybody. I mean, it's usually good against Hounds. A lot of bubbles will come out for Scion.
Yeah, like fire for Scion here looked quite good, but ends up not going for that once that improved for his level 3 Mustang, which I can understand.
Yeah, okay, that does make sense.
And now Steelsane opting to go for some elite Mustangs himself, picked up that same item. Is it too late though?
Yeah, I'm super curious how this will shake out. It's so cool to see this anti-air arc light. I haven't seen it for a long time, especially in such a high-stakes game. Temp buttons coming out here. Still have the Storms, by the way. I feel like I would have sold them like a year ago against Speed SBC.
Yeah, they haven't really been doing that well, have they? Well, actually, the right Stormcaller did really well, but the left one has just been
Yeah,
idling.
must be a fortunate salvo or something. I'm kind of shocked it did 30k damage.
Let's see. We're moving again onto the left side this time around for Steel.
Yep, looks like a cool move there. I mean, it's really hard to read who's advantaged here. Like, I was actually shocked how well Scion did.
He seems to be in a really like comfortable spot.
For sure.
I think
But
Steel Saint's board is a little bit more unconventional. It's hard to see where it's going in the late game.
yeah, strongly agree with that. It's a very scary board, but like, look at the tower fortification. It's so clutch. Like, maybe you even do one more.
Mustangs will take it, and the chaff is a little bit more dealt with. So these Raidens are starting to open up now and get some good shots in. But
Yeah,
man, that
huge.
improved firepower Mustang pack is very nasty.
Yeah. So another round here for Scion. HP is getting really low.
And this seems to be a repeat of a story we saw with Steel Saint's game against Mathis Might, where those Mustangs started getting out of control, started killing those Raidens. And
Hmm.
here it's the other way around.
Yeah, absolutely. Orbital being picked up by Scion and Steelsane here. We got Missile Strike as well for Scion. So we got Wasps under pressure. We got Mustangs under pressure. Of course, Scion's going to be bubbling every turn, as he's been doing. We'll have to see how the spells shake down here.
Oh, and Scion gambling that Steelsane's going to go back to the right side seems to be correct for now. Those Wasps are going to be in a world of hurt.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy, huh? What do you do, though? That's so scary. Like, Orbital can just blanket half the map, and, like, missile strikes there as well. You can't protect air, really. I don't think you're taking Energy Shield for 500 here.
Yeah, like it's good into arc lights, but and into
Yeah,
the spell. But when the opponent has high level Mustangs, I feel like you should just kind of abandon the Wasp idea.
for sure. Shielded Fang here. Looks
That's quite
looks
a
pretty good.
nasty move. Yeah,
Yeah,
most
I
of
think
these
so.
units are not good into it, and Steelsane doesn't have too many Mustangs just yet.
Yeah, lovely defense here for Scion. We'll see how it shakes out, though. Spells are crazy.
Wasps will be put all the way in the back, but they're so fast, it's not going to take them too long to catch up and run into that orbital range.
Yeah, the
Oh, and there
Mustangs
it
are safe.
goes. And the thing is, they might think that they're through, but Steelsane also put his orbital on the right side, so there wasn't
Yeah,
much hope for them there.
the Mustangs living is brutal through all the spells and everything. They should just clean up here.
Yeah, I mean, look at how many arc lights are still alive.
Dang, that'll close it out. Scion once
Ultra
again making
solid.
it through. He 2-0'd
Yeah,
both groups, yeah.
clean
Wow.
gameplay so far, and ends Steelsane's streak, who we will see in that second best of 3 later on. But that means Scion now 4-win streak, $40 for the player that will take him down. But we'll have to wait until next week to see if anyone's going to be doing that.
Yeah, what a lovely payday for him. He makes 20 bucks on the first game, 30 bucks here, gets out of his group right away, and he won the previous group. Like, he must be feeling good.
And most importantly, he's in the prizes now, right? Like he's
Yeah,
through to top 4, and top 4 is you're guaranteed some prize money.
that's right. A minimum of 100 bucks. So, yeah, super great. The prize pool distribution is 500 for first, 300 for second place, and then 100 for both third and fourth place.